What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my hybrid squad builder series. Now we've got a pretty decent team. It's going to be featuring about 2 transferred players and just overall really good team. I honestly would highly recommend it. But we have got 4-5-1 formation, pretty standard formation. A lot of people hate it, but there's quite a few people that do actually really enjoy using it. And how I actually make this formation a lot more attacking than what it is, because it is actually pretty defensive formation. The right mid and left mid don't really get forward as much as you would like, so there is actually a way around it. If you use custom tactics, don't know if any of you know what they are, but actually in game you can use the left dial pad or the left toggle pad, whatever you want to call it, and if you change it to attacking, like if you press right on the dial pad, like I think it's twice actually, then you get to attacking, then another twice you get to ultra attacking. And when you actually move on to ultra attacking and attacking, these left mid and right mid actually feel like left wingers and right wingers, and it just makes like a really much better attacking formation than what it is at the moment. It's quite a defensive formation, like I said. The centre mid here just really does stay back, and then you only have 3 players here that are really quite attacking, which is kind of a shame. You really do want quite a few more players than 3 attacking in the game, and the right winger, or the right mids and the left mid, when they actually do push forward in this custom tactics, it really does work very well. So that is just a way around getting past this sort of really defensive formation. Moving on to the first player now, in goal we've got Joe Hart. Everybody knows about him, everybody's played with him. He is probably the most overpowered keeper in the game. Very good for his rating, and just highly recommend him if you've got the coins. He's only like 3k now on PS3. So moving on to the first centre back now, and as you see here we have got Company. Again, a very overpowered player, and one that I think I'll be using for to the end of FIFA 12. I'm sorry, but he is just insane, and he is actually one that can link up with quite a few different leagues and nationalities. Well, only one nationality obviously, but he's a very good player and I highly recommend him. Only cost me as well like 4.2k, so that's a real bargain for how good he actually plays. Moving on to the second centre back, and as you can see here we have got Miguel. He's actually a bronze centre back who actually plays for Arsenal, and he's got 72 pace, 70 defending and 75 heading, so he is really quite an overpowered bronze centre back. He actually plays for me just as well as Company. I don't know whether that's a handicap or anything, but he definitely is a really good centre back. Moving on to the right back now, as you can see here we've got Sanya. I almost said Sagna then, and I just remembered in my head literally just before that brought out his name, that I got absolutely slated in one of my hybrid squad videos. It's actually on about 70k views now, and there's about 100 comments saying, "Oh, you said Sagna, what you doing, mate?" But I just remembered there just to actually correct myself before I actually came out with the word. But yeah, it is Sanya, a really good player. Definitely recommend him. He's really cheap for his price as well, and only about 1.5k I think, so definitely worth the coins, and I highly recommend him. The left back, as you can see here, is going to be Tishmanga or Shmenga. I really can't pronounce that name. Apologies for that, all you people that really want people to pronounce names right, but I really can't pronounce that. Apologies. But he has got 93 pace and is by far the paciest player in this team. 93 pace, you can't really get much better than that for a left back. But moving on to the centre mid now, and as you see here we have got Orbays, a really good centre mid from Hellas Liga actually. Now by his stats he doesn't look that good, but like 55 pace and 63 shooting, pretty whack for a centre mid, but he has got 80 passing, so he can pass through them through balls really well, and obviously them short passes just works really well, especially if you are a passing player. I really like the style of like Air Japes and X Skills HD, I think that's his name. He does like passing compilations and stuff like that. If you want to go check his channel out, I'm sure I'll put the link in the description, but he does like passing montages, and I actually really enjoy them much more than skill goals and stuff like that. And I've actually been trying myself recently to score some really not quite nice passing goals. I might even have a go at myself of doing like a passing compilation. I don't know whether you guys would want to see that at all, but let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, like I said, the link to that guy's channel will be in the description if you want to go check it out. And yeah, so moving on to the first centre attack mid now, and as you see here we have got feat.Strix, really quite good player, 5-star skills as well. Everyone's used him that's had the coins, and he did get really popular ever since Air Japes, and I think KSI even did a beast on him once. But like I said, really good player and definitely worth the coins. Moving on to the second centre attacker mid now, and as you can see here we have got Danny Pacheco. He's actually just transferred to Liverpool, while he's come back off loan, and the Liverpool card has just come out. I actually paid 40,000 coins for him, which is absolutely ridiculous, but you know, that's the lengths I go to bring these transfer players for you guys. I do waste quite a lot of coins on a daily basis just trying to bring you guys squad builders and stuff like that, so hopefully you guys appreciate it. But you know, at the end of the day, it is only FIFA Ultimate Team coins. Moving on to the right mid now, and as you see here, we have got Weiss. Another transfer player, has got 86 pace, 75 shooting, 71 passing and 83 dribbling. Overall, really good player. He's got 4-star skills, so he can do the Ronaldo chop, you know, the roulette, ball hop and stuff like that, and has quite a lot of pace to do that as well. So a little analysation of Pacheco. He's only got 3-star skills, which is a massive letdown, but his shooting is kind of decent, like his finesse. His pace isn't amazing, but you know, like I've never really beaten a defender or anything like that with him, which is one letdown to him. But he does have insane dribbling. You know, he really does feel like a great dribbler on the ball, and you know, you can weave in and out with defenders, you know, quite easily. But you know, with his pace, you can't really get past defenders. That is the only downfall. Moving on to the left mid now, and we have got second in form in Mirillas. Really good player. However, 90 pace and 91 shooting. Nah, you know, that isn't the correct stats for his card. I'm sorry, but you know, however good his shooting is and stuff like that, and his pace, he definitely does have 90 pace and definitely doesn't have 91 shooting. Feels more like a 87 pace and 83 shooting, if I'm honest. But you know, nevertheless, he is a really good player and definitely worth the 29k that I paid for him. You know, his goal to game ratio for a left midfielder is pretty decent indeed. Moving on to the striker and the final player in our team, and we've got Fernando Torres. This was kind of a limited striker option. I could have got a Greek striker, or I could have got, you know, a Spanish striker from the Barclays Premier League, so I just went with Torres. Only used him a few times in this game, and a lot of people say he's overpowered, so I went to try him out myself, and you know, them words just come out of people's mouth and they're completely true. Like, he's just insane, you know, he just gets past defenders with ease. 4-star skills as well, so you can do like the Ronaldo chop and etc, stuff like that. But that's going to be the team done. We have got, like I said, a pretty decent team. If you do want to go build it, then feel free. You know, I do build the squads for you guys to go and build out, so you know, feel free to do that. But that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to leave a like, that would be absolutely amazing. If we could hit maybe 500 likes on this video, that would be absolutely class. Hopefully you guys enjoy the goals at the end. There have been some pretty decent goals that I've scored. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out X Skills HD's channel and check out his passing montages and stuff like that. Hopefully it will get passing goals more recognised, because they are pretty decent, and I actually really quite do enjoy them. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. 500 likes would be absolutely immense, and peace.
I'm a fucking miracle. I should be in a museum. People should study my body to figure out what I am. A fucking miracle. I had to say it again. Give me a pat on the back. You're lucky just being my friend.
I had to write a little song just to get my Kanye on. Cooler than a cold day with the shade drawn. Some days you gotta feel your oats, and when the self-esteem's low, really glowed, I really float. My tracks are clouds, I'm like a Care Bear flipping when I'm spitting, moving packs of crowds. I haven't done it in a minute, but I'm back for good. So excited and delighted that I'm packing wood. Held my tongue for too long, need some new songs. Middle school rappers, pack your bag and move on. The summer was gone, hip-hop's alive. I feel invigorated like when Big Pop arrived. Sloppy rhymes have got me pissed off. Now grown folks are convinced that hip-hop is this soft. Respect your elders, read a book. Stop thinking speaking English is being shook. I'm hip-hop to death, but I rock so hard that I shot the left and the right side same time, popping shit till my tongue turns brown. Can't hold my breath, I'm miraculous. What?
Miracle. I should be in a museum. People should study my body to figure out what I am. A fucking miracle. I had to say it again. Give me a pat on the back. You're lucky just being my friend.
The modern day J Cash, all I wear is black and blue jeans, new things, don't compare me to that. No addiction except for spitting and comparing the facts. Socratic method when I question why you falling for that. Monotheistic, simplistic, thoughts get shifted. Pushed to the back for rhetoric that's uplifting. Sift through the text for some shit that you like, and trash all the rest cause the left can't be right. I know it's hard.